Well, hey, I'm Brady.
And I'm Pete.
And in this episode, this holiday episode of The Movie Men,
Yes.
we discuss some things that maybe are not children appropriate.
Right.
Just in terms of...
We don't go offside.
No,
it's just
we don't say anything
explicit.
offensive.
No.
We just maybe talk about some Christmas secrets that are better left not entering small ears.
Just related to Santa Claus.
You've said too much.
No, not at all. We just don't want to talk
We
about...
just don't want people to know where he actually lives.
Yes.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
So anyways, if you're listening to this in the car and you have
Yes.
Spawn in the car with you,
That believe in Santa.
yes, because he's real,
Mm-hmm.
maybe don't listen to this episode right now.
Around them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but listen to it,
Yeah.
just not with them.
Yes.
Maybe pull over, put them outside of the car,
On the roof rack.
and then listen.
Yes.
Well, greetings, and Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah. I'm not super well versed in all of I understand there's like a bunch more
Yeah.
others out there that I'm
Happy Sunday evening.
Happy Sunday evening.
Generically.
Unless you're listening to this Monday morning, in which case, happy birthday to me.
Ooh.
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah.
Monday.
Monday.
I can see you.
I don't see you. Are you looking in through my window?
I
or-
have. Well, I've got a closed circuit television system set up.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
No, we're in the same room recording.
We are. And it's...
We are in our studio at a undisclosed location for
fun.
both mine and Pete's safety. But this is exciting. We don't live in the same city with each other anymore.
No.
And so it's few and far between when we get to record
person.
staring into each other's corneas.
Souls.
Yeah. But it's Christmas time for Pete and myself, and
a
so
few other people.
and a few others,
Yeah.
and so we're in the same neck of the woods.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so it's kind of nice.
hello.
Hi,
Hi.
welcome to the Movie Men.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have you been here before?
Once.
No,
Yeah.
and you came back.
I did. It's such a good
Okay.
show.
It is.
Yeah.
It can be.
Well,
It
I
has
think
its
so.
moments. Carl's
Yeah.
been on a few times.
When Emily is here,
When Emily Mater is on this show,
it's a grab your popcorn. It's a good
it
time.
is. It's a hot
Yeah.
item. Yeah.
Hot takes.
Yeah. So
Housekeeping.
housekeeping. Let's do Screw that. Let's do housekeeping at the end of the show.
Sure.
Let's not bog people down. People know where to go.
What about
all of the stuff's in the.
What about
in
the
show
people who
notes.
have tuned in for the sole purpose of finding out if they won a prize?
Listen to the episode and find out at the end of the episode.
Oh my goodness.
Be a big kid about this.
Yeah.
folks.
Or just skip to the end.
Or
It's
just
really
skip
up
to the
you.
end.
Yeah.
But don't do that.
Don't do that. Listen to
Don't
the
do
whole
that
thing.
because we'll know, and then we won't give you the prize.
Yeah.
or
We have
something.
ways of knowing.
Like that.
Yeah.
We
We should have like a mystery word that's like in the middle of the episode that we say, and if the person doesn't get that
Just
mystery
sneak
word,
their
they don't
name
get
in.
the prize.
just sneak their name in somewhere. Just be like, and then, so my favorite actor in this film is Bob Smith. And, I worked with a guy named Bob Smith.
That is
I'm pretty sure
Wow.
it was like a witness protection kind of ordeal. Because
that guy had seen some stuff.
otherwise, how do you end up with Bob Smith?
Bob Smith.
That's not a thing. And he was he moved from elsewhere.
Oh.
Like he showed up. Anyways.
Yeah.
That's
If that's not hiding from the cartel, I don't know what
That's
is.
the
Like-
Canadian yeah. So it as previously mentioned, this time of year everybody is celebrating something. Most
Yes.
people are celebrating something.
Or if they're not, they're just celebrating being with their family and enjoying time.
Right. Whether you're lighting candles progressively as the week goes on or you are stuffing things into socks. That one sounded. That's not what I. Anyways,
There are more than those two options.
there are yes.
We just won't list
Whether
them
you
all.
have coal on the way or you have presents,
No, I just mean like some people don't celebrate either of those things.
True.
And
I don't know any. I feel awful. I don't know. Okay, it is my personal goal this week
Okay.
to learn more about Kwanzaa.
sure.
I don't know anything about Kwanzaa.
Yeah, I would know. I know less than I know. You know what? If that like, there's more that I don't know than that I know. So I'm basically agreeing with you that I don't know a
Okay,
lot.
because what you said made no sense.
What I said was a very strange way of saying
Yeah.
it.
So having said that, though, this is a Christmas episode.
Yes.
Not
Christmas
to,
movie
not to
episode.
discredit or not recognize any of the other holidays, but just all of the films
Yep.
in our category were films specifically pertaining to Christmas.
Yes.
And so that's what we did. And we had 4 options that we stuck out on the dark web.
Yes.
That successfully people voted on. Luckily, our survey didn't get hacked like Life Labs. Shots fired.
We had our website crashed though because so many people were voting. Like it was like when the Star Wars tickets went on sale. Like it was just boom.
And I got a angry letter from Bob Iger. Email. Sorry, nobody gets letters. I got an angry letter email from Bob Iger saying, "Stop stealing all of our internet traffic, you dicks." But there was like a mouse with big ears at the bottom of the email, so I kind of made that. He was also not happy with our Frozen review.
Oh.
Yeah. But I said, that's okay. I wasn't happy with your Frozen movie.
Yeah. So make a movie that I'm pleased with, and then you'll get different results.
So anyways, we had 4 options.
Yeah.
Our 4 options were...
What a Wonderful Life.
Yeah. Is it?
Depends on the day.
Depends
and
on
the
day.
coffee. Jingle All the Way.
Jingle All the Way.
Love Actually.
Love Actually, which didn't get any
It
votes.
did not get a single vote.
So good job
Like,
recommending that one, Pete.
It was the kid on the playground that not only was picked last for the kickball team, but it was more so just stay there. We have a better chance of winning with you standing there than you being on our team.
Yeah.
Like it was.
Please don't look at us. Please
Don't
turn around.
even
You're bad luck.
associate. Yeah. And the 4th option was
The Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus spelt with an E
Right.
because it is a legal matter,
Legally
not
binding.
A man.
One big thing about this.
Thanks for noticing.
I'm just going to ignore that. The bonus votes played massively into this.
Oh yeah.
So there were like
People, what do you mean by bonus votes?
So we'll get into this at the housekeeping at the end, but our tier 2 and above Patreon supporters, their votes on our weekly What Movies We Review count as 3.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Across all social media platforms?
Every single social media platform, as long as they vote on
with the
each
exception of Twitter.
With the exception of Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, but Instagram and
Facebook.
and emailing in. If you
And
wanna email
emailing
in
in.
a vote.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, they're like
That's worth it.
Love Actually was just like missing in action, but the other Wonderful Life and Santa Claus had like a lot of voting power.
I feel like you said Klaus again.
Klaus.
I feel like
Santa Claus.
you're making this like a Russian kind of
I'll make it what I want.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus. But yeah, the bonus votes really catapulted Santa Claus.
Yeah. So thank you everybody for voting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Santa Claus won.
Yes.
Our vote and our hearts. My heart.
Yeah. Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
You don't like this film?
Of all the 4 films, it's probably the 4th favorite of mine.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever really watched it in full before. I think I watched the first 20 minutes, and then once like the father and son went to the North Pole, I was like, yeah, I'm not into this, and I turned it off.
So it is worth noting then,
Yeah.
moving forward
Okay.
in our intellectual conversations,
Sure.
that this was clearly not you're not nostalgically tied up in this
Right.
film.
Correct.
Right? You are watching this and critiquing it
Yep.
as
An adult.
a middle-aged man
Middle-aged.
who doesn't have
I'm going to live till I'm 120?
who doesn't have the wait. What? That doesn't make any sense.
I'm 62.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's wow. You look
Yeah.
damn good.
I'm one of the Dunedaines.
Also, that really confuses me because I've met your mother and I would not peg her as the mother of a 62-year-old.
Yeah, no, I'm adopted.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
That would also explain. Anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're
Correct.
critiquing this
Yep.
very
Yeah.
just harshly.
Nuts and bolts. Like
With
I see, is what I comment.
With the Pete McCombie movie ranking scale of bullshit.
So I actually, for those who are listening and would like a copy, I have formally made my copy of my movie ranking system. And if you reach out to us, I can send
Email
it to
us. Yeah, email us.
The movie-
Email us, and we will email it back to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So.
And our email link we'll post in. We'll post something about that in the shows below.
Yeah,
show notes below. Yeah.
So yeah. Well, so let's. So you obviously like this movie?
I do, and I haven't.
Yeah.
I haven't made any notes. I felt like notes were unnecessary.
That's so cool. Okay.
I'm noteless,
Noteless in Seattle.
and it's gonna be okay.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. You want me to go? You want me to talk?
I guess it's I'll because you're more familiar with this movie. You can take the reins.
So fun things I know about the film.
Sure.
That maybe negate your trivia. I don't know.
Sure.
Tim Allen's first feature film.
I saw that first. Yeah.
I think they wanted someone else to play the role, and I'm not sure who. I'm sure that'll come up in your trivia.
Oh yes, I'm so happy.
And they couldn't get him, or they were too expensive, or
Right.
something happened. And at the time, Tim Allen had Home Improvement going on TV, which
Yes.
was largely successful.
Yes.
And so Disney picked him. Interesting, because Tim Allen, prior to being an actor, served jail time.
I heard about that.
Like he
Yeah. Had a criminal record.
had a criminal record. Like,
do you know what it was for?
it was drug related, but it
Ooh.
wasn't like pot. I think it was like cocaine or heroin, or like he was doing serious time.
Yeah. Okay.
Like a couple of years he was in prison, I think. So I mean, kudos to him. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
Sure.
Right?
Yeah.
And this film, so not only did this film jumpstart Tim Allen's career, but it also got a foot in the door with Disney,
Right.
which several years later had Tim Allen voicing Buzz Lightyear.
1 year later, actually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 year. Okay,
Yeah.
there you go. Right, because this movie's 91?
4.
94,
Yeah.
okay.
And what's Toy Story 5? 95 or 96?
95?
I think 95.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, good for him.
So
Yeah, that's true.
it's a big deal.
Mhm.
I love this movie. I think that this movie, I mean, it has a 90s feel to it, which helps.
Oh,
Helps with that. It helps it instantly feel like a classic.
I love me some 90s set movies.
And I was so sad watching this film because I was constantly thinking about the fact that we just don't have movies of this caliber being made anymore. This isn't a big, flashy movie.
No.
This movie has heart.
Okay.
This movie has some pretty funny, quirky lines from Tim Allen,
It does.
especially when he's talking about his ex-wife's
Attorney?
husband or
sorry,
fiance
yeah.
or
Yeah.
whatever he is, Neil, played by the great Judge Reinhold.
Yeah.
And so this movie's just really good. Unfortunately, this movie succeeds because it has something that is lacking from the two sequels. And I think it's the recipe that makes this movie so good. Which is the fact that you have this fantastical concept, this wonderfully believable lore that has been created.
Right.
All of these they've established right off the bat kind of this is how Santa works. This is how Santa carries out his duties in this world. This is where the North Pole is. This is where, like it sets up its own world.
Right.
Well, and pretty much right out of the gate.
Right.
And so you have this beautiful, fantastic world. And then you take a business-driven, cynical, sarcastic skeptic.
Yeah.
And you drop them in the middle of it. And you make the success, the continuation of this fantastical concept of Santa hinge on this guy. And that struggle, the personal struggle that you watch in Scott Calvin's character, where Charlie never stops believing.
No,
Charlie,
not for an instant.
Charlie doesn't have an ounce of doubt that what he saw was real,
A dream.
and that it's all happened, and that his dad is Santa Claus. And Scott struggles with that for a bit. Like it's clear that he initially wakes up thinking, like you have to, as I was watching the film, because I was looking for plot holes. I was looking for issues. I was looking for reasons to, to not be in love with the film. And I wanted, so part of me was like, okay, is this a realistic reaction on Scott Calvin's part to Santa on the Roof and the sleigh and the magic of it all? Is this realistic? And I think the answer is yes. I think that he comes, it's like someone's on the roof. And he goes out and looks and like, hey pal, like get off the, and he's going through the whole lawsuit concept. He goes like, he's on the roof.
Yeah.
He fell. Not my fault.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
and to which he says, I've got a good attorney. Not as good as my ex-wife's.
Yeah.
But I've got a good attorney.
But let's not open that sore wound again. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then sees the reindeer and then is trying to, so then he enters this stage of like, reindeer on the roof.
Yeah.
That is hard to explain. Like he's struggling. And then the ladder appears and he's like, what the hell? Like but then he gets up, and the moment that he starts delivering presents, the moment that the magic happens, the moment that the sleigh takes off, is the moment where this film could have gone either way. His believableness in this situation could have gone either way.
Right.
An appropriate response would be confusion, panic, a bit of a psychotic snap, maybe.
Yeah.
And Scott doesn't do that. He delivers the presents.
Yep.
He does this whole thing, which you could argue isn't realistic. Someone wouldn't do. But I think if you watch closely, you realize that by this point, Scott has accepted the notion, this is a dream. This isn't real. I'm dreaming. So I might as well go along with this dream.
Sure.
Because again, he does this whole, there's a line, Merry Christmas to all and to all good night. When I get up in the morning, I'm getting a CAT scan. Right? He wakes up the next morning.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's wearing the pajamas confuses the daylights out of him. He remembers it, but he remembers it as a dream. And so then when he's wearing the pajamas and he runs outside, and then when Charlie starts recounting the tale to his mother, Scott is genuinely confused. You can see in Scott's face this like, whoa, wait, what? How do you know about my dream kind of thing?
Right.
You don't seem convinced.
No, and I get it. I mean, the only thing that I would argue with all that you've said, it's all realistic, is you've just had a grown man fall off your roof and die. The last thing I would do is let my child climb this ladder and go on said roof.
Well, he doesn't. He doesn't say climb on up.
No,
He says get down from there.
and that's clearly not enough. Like, I'm literally picking up my child when he's within reach and being like,
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like you're
that's a realistic
picking for
response.
weeds there.
I'm not letting my child climb on a roof that's obviously at an incline that just killed a man. Like, that's just not happening. I'd agree. I agree that it's a festive, warm, fun holiday movie. About a selfish father who grows to like value his son and value family, and that like generic core of what the movie is about, I enjoy and appreciate. I guess I maybe appreciate how he helps others unlock their childhood dreams and wishes that had been repressed, like with Neil and Laura or whatever the mom's name was. I think just overall, like, I don't have maybe the magic and the nostalgia fueling my viewing when I watch this. And something I found distracting, and this isn't like, I'm not saying this broke the movie for me, but this movie came out around when Jurassic Park did. And some of the visuals and effects in this movie were really poor. Like, almost distractingly poor.
Like what?
Like I'd be watching like some of the reindeer flying in the distance, and like it just like the animations weren't the best.
Yeah, I mean,
And if you compare it, like, people say, oh, the 90s. I'm like, Jurassic Park came out in the 90s and it blew people's minds.
yeah, I don't think I think Jurassic Park came out a year or so before this.
Sure.
But I think you're comparing
Yeah.
who know, like, I don't know who directed this.
Yeah, that's a good
Right.
question.
So you're
Right.
you're comparing a Disney Christmas film
Right.
with a Steven Spielberg
I know. Classic.
action blockbuster of the
Yeah.
summer,
For
right?
sure.
So I mean,
Yeah.
the same can be said today,
Sure.
right? With the trailer for what's the one, the new film where Harrison Ford is like up in the Rockies and he's got a dog, and the dog looks awful. The dog's CGI and the dog looks awful.
Right. I don't know.
And that's coming out the same time. That's coming out
Right.
20 years after some of the stuff that we got in Phantom Menace.
Right.
Well, it's a completely different ballgame.
Sure.
Right? Two different studios
Yeah.
and
I'll
two
agree
different
it's
budgets.
apples and oranges, but it's still a flaw.
Sure. Okay.
What? Yeah. Where do you want to go with this? Because I don't, like, beyond what I've said, I don't have like many fundamental flaws with the movie. I have a couple nitpicky things that I want to just get in, like,
Okay,
ask you about.
Go ahead.
And I could do that now, I
Yeah,
guess.
do it.
I do
Just
think
try to destroy my childhood. I dare you.
that's what I do every week.
Yeah, I know.
What an alarming Venus flytrap of a contract. So this card, all it states is to put this deceased Santa's clothes on, and the reindeer will know what to do. And you unknowingly enter into this like legally binding lifelong contract. Like, I feel like it just punishes the Good Samaritan who's just wanting to help save Christmas.
Okay.
Like, do you not agree? Like, you're putting the clothes on, being like, if I don't do this, Christmas is ruined, and then like you're cursed for life. Like, maybe that's a cynical way to look at it.
I would say it's a cynical way. I don't know. I see
Like-
that has never occurred to me. It has just, I don't know. I think the way that I see that is that when you're dealing with something like Christmas and Santa Claus,
Okay.
and the understanding that, okay, there isn't one, like, this film plays on the concept that it isn't one guy who's lived a really long time. It's a job. It is a mantle that you take up.
Yeah. That is a cool aspect. Yeah.
And
It's not this like omnipresent one. Yeah.
And I have kind of seen it. You, like, in a situation like that, you need a way of determining who's the next one. You need it.
Who needs democracy?
And I think, I don't know, I think the vibes that the film gives is that Santa Claus and the magic of the North Pole is bigger than any one person.
It transcends one person.
That it's more important than whatever career someone currently has. Whatever dreams you it's a higher calling.
Right.
Whether it's the calling you wanted or not. It is
Fair.
a job that needs to be done, and you have been selected. And the magic of it all in and of itself, like, it's not like there's like Charlie, the love of Charlie kind of changes Scott's mind in a couple of ways.
Sure.
But at the same time, you start to see Scott change personality-wise in ways that, like when he's at that office meeting and he gets defensive about the elves and all that stuff, the magic of it transforms you into Santa.
Right.
Into being this Christmas-loving, jolly, all-around, amazing, incredible guy. Yeah, I don't know.
So, okay, I'll actually take that argument because that is cool that it's always been more than one person and whatnot. As far as how it's done, so I'm gonna.
So sorry, do you know this? Do you know the concept of the second one?
No.
So there's a second clause on the card.
What?
That if you have to, like, I think you zoom in closer on the border, like they get out this ridiculous magnifying glass that zooms in 5 times more, and it's basically something along the line. It's called the Mrs. Claus, and basically what it is he has X many years from the time he becomes Santa.
Oh.
To get married.
Okay.
Otherwise, he loses the powers. He loses magic. And Christmas ends.
So actually, that balances it out, because if you absolutely hate the job, you have an out.
I guess. But again, you've destroyed. It's not like, I think it's just, I don't think it's that magic goes to someone else. I think it's Christmas dies. The magic gets snuffed out.
So that's different. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can't be that guy.
Okay.
Right? And Bernard says this.
Okay.
The head elf.
Yep.
Scott says, what if I just choose not to believe it? And Bernard says, then you would be disappointing millions of children.
Right. Yeah.
Who this is their truth. This is their...
Yeah. Their hope every season.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay,
There's one flaw in this film that I will acknowledge.
Okay.
And this is a flaw that every Santa Claus movie...
Sure.
Every movie that has Santa in it has this flaw.
Curious
and I have yet to see any film do it. I believe this is explainable. I believe
you were going to say I believe in Santa Claus.
I do. I believe there is a way that you can fix this. Okay. Explain this away in a film.
Sure.
I don't know what it is.
Okay.
I've never seen it done.
Okay.
There's this continuation of these worlds that have been created in films. Of kids believe in Santa.
Sure.
Grown-ups don't.
Yep.
But grown-ups don't question the fact that presents are appearing in the house after they go to bed.
Right.
Right? And so...
Right.
And my girlfriend made an incredible point. She said you would almost think that it would be easier for the grown-ups to believe in Santa than it would be for the kids. The kids have this, they just have to have blind faith.
Yeah.
The parents are going, where the hell did this canoe come from?
Yes.
Right. A canoe.
Yeah. 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 Fair.
Like, I just want to know what are the parents' explanation if they don't believe in Santa?
Right.
Where is it that they think that's coming from?
Yeah.
Where like what is their rationalization for that? And maybe there is one.
Yeah, like maybe you can explain it like just if you don't believe, like there are magical powers in this movie that be maybe just there are some oversight that can come from a non-believer that you don't see what you don't believe, and like
I mean, so that's interesting.
I don't know,
because believing is seeing is not believing.
Yeah,
is a big
yes,
is a great line in this.
That's right, actually. Yeah. I don't know how you explain that,
but
that's a fair point.
Yeah, because he says, just because I see it doesn't mean I believe it.
No, yeah. One last hole I want to poke in this whole how the power is passed on to someone.
Can I say?
Yeah.
That so far I feel, and this is objective.
Sure.
I feel like maybe I have successfully plugged the holes that you've been poking.
I maybe not like fully, like you've.
I would say the ship's not sinking.
Correct. I will say that. There's still water like sifting in a little bit, but the hole is patched up.
Right. We don't need to worry about who's going to fit on the floating door and who isn't at this point. Okay.
Well, there's room for the both.
But the buoyancy and the...
What is etiquette these days? Like if you're on a boat, is it like children first, obviously, but is it still women first? Or is it because we're all equal? Like
women and children? I don't know. I would imagine quite often stuff like that is old-fashioned still.
I guess. Because I was on a cruise ship once in my life, and like I was like, what do we do? Like,
but I imagine that's something that men would start to argue.
I guess. Yeah.
Right? But see... I don't know. That's a whole nother thing now, because now you get, if it is still women and children, then you get into, well, but that's not how I identify.
Oh my God. Oh no.
Right?
Yes.
Which causes, like, in the heat of this already chaotic, a ship is sinking.
Like when it was just
like,
men,
what do you do?
Women, children, it was chaotic enough.
What do you do?
But now, oh man.
Anyways.
Sorry, that's another podcast. That's next week.
I would do an episode on that.
We should.
It's not movie related. But
well, there's enough movies that cover that.
Yeah.
So the problem I have with the contingency plan of pick out the card from the deceased Santa and carry on.
He was looking for identification.
Yeah, I know.
Which is fair.
So, okay,
something he would do.
Santa is delivering presents.
Correct.
In South America.
Okay.
And there's a poor child that's living near a cartel.
Okay.
And the kingpin, or the boss of the cartel, murders Santa. And I'm not talking about like this guy's, misunderstood. Like he is evil. This specific guy that is in this example is evil at heart. He kills Santa, takes Santa's card. What damage could this guy do to the children of Earth by having this way of this is how you pass on the Santa job and responsibility? Like there are so many flaws. Like if it's like a creep or a murderer or someone like, do you not see how it's flawed?
I think you need a little eggnog in your life.
Okay, fine. We'll move on.
I don't even, honestly, I think that you don't actually stand behind that argument.
I do.
I think you see how, from a Christmas movie standpoint, that is such a grasping at the weeds.
I've never felt more strongly about something than that.
All right, then let's talk about.
No, we don't need to.
No. Hang on.
That is pretty.
No.
I'm grasping at stuff.
Hang on.
Yeah. Okay.
So first of all,
sure.
I would say the odds of that happening are limited because I believe that, and again, I don't know my holidays geographically.
Yep.
I would say that in a lot of these countries, in a lot of these less fortunate countries where you are seeing drug cartels.
Yep.
I don't know if Santa Claus is the tradition. Like, I don't know if Santa's visiting these countries.
It depends. So if it's, my example was a South American country with a drug cartel. So traditionally they've been indoctrinated in like Catholic schools and Catholicism. So they might be indoctrinated in a way that they believe in Christmas or they participate in some fashion.
Okay. Maybe.
But
he's still probably spending less time in those countries.
Sure.
Lower population.
Yeah.
spending less time there.
Sure.
I would say there's got to be some sort of, I don't know. I was going to say I wonder if there's some kind of like magic that would protect against that.
Yeah.
But then again, why wouldn't there be magic that would protect you from falling off a roof?
That's what. I find it interesting, and I'm not even poking hole. I'm just actually interested that there are some supernatural things about this whole nature of Santa Claus, but very human, like very non-magical things too.
But again, I wonder like the source of the magic.
Yeah.
The source of Santa
Mm-hmm.
appears to be the suit.
Hmm.
You put the suit on, you know, whatever.
Right.
And so I kind of wonder if in some ways, like not to the extent that the suit would ever wish its wearer any harm.
Mm-hmm.
But think of the suit for a second in
Right.
the same way that you think about the One Ring.
Right. Right.
That the suit, although an inanimate object,
Yep. Has some
does have its own
yeah.
thought process.
Right.
Or
will.
have its
Has a
own will.
Yeah. Okay.
And not that it would necessarily seek out Scott, not that it wanted Scott
no.
and that was, you know, and that Scott needed to learn some kind of lesson and that this was the only way he would do it.
Right.
Which is arguable, but I don't think that that's what they're trying to say.
Mm.
Just that the suit maybe values the I don't know, the nature, the natural evolution and change, the natural life cycle of Santa.
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Something I was thinking about, and
Okay.
this would make me very unpopular.
Okay.
And so the second, I enjoy both the second two movies.
Sure.
They're not even on the same playing field.
Sure.
They're very, very different films than the first one.
Mm-hmm.
If someone were to come along and shoot another film in a night to set out and be like, I want this to look like it was made in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Camera-wise,
Okay.
like we're going to use lenses that are very 90s, kind of like what they did with Joker and made it feel like a very 80s film.
Yeah.
I would be curious, kind of like what they're doing with Kingsman.
Right.
Obviously, I don't want another Tim Allen one.
No. Okay.
Show me the origins of this suit. Because here's my question. And this isn't like a plot hole, well, explain
no.
this to me. This
No,
is
no.
like I'm genuinely curious.
Sure.
If this is how, you put on the suit, you kind of whatever, how did this start? Who's the
Right.
first guy? And how did the suit get endowed with these powers?
Yeah.
So I if done right, if treated with the utmost, like we don't want this to look like a 2022 film.
No.
We want this to look like a 1995 film.
Right. Yeah.
I wouldn't mind. I would be interested in a prequel to the Santa Claus if
Right.
it focused around the suit.
I think that could be interesting. Whether I'd watch it or not, just because I'm not as into these movies as you, it would have to be, like you said, have to be done right. Because there's been so many origin or prequel facets to movies that we watch and go, not only did I not enjoy this, but I really didn't need to know the way they told this or what they told us. But it could be something fun if done right.
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Think about that.
Yeah.
As a kid, the ELFS, the Elf Tactic Team, I wanted to be one so bad. They're so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, they're pretty badass.
And that tinsel
yeah.
that like cuts the bars off jail cells.
The poor
and stuff.
prisoner's like, can I have some of that tinsel?
As a kid, I watched this film young enough that when and I kid you not, because this is the wonderful way that a kid's mind works.
Sure.
When the big Rubbermaid container would come out of the basement with all of the Christmas
Yes.
tree decorations,
Right.
I would be kind of eyeing up the tinsel.
Nice. Nice.
I would be looking at it, just kind of wondering,
Mm-hmm.
just with this sort of what if.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Does it? Does it really?
Does it? Let's give it a try.
Because at the same time, like at that age,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
I believe in Santa,
for sure.
which means I believe in elves,
For sure.
which means if you tell me that those elves have tinsel that melts through metal,
Right. Yeah.
I have
You
no reason to doubt that.
Why not?
I have no reason to doubt
Yeah.
that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Something that, so obviously, like, as I watched it as an adult this time, I appreciated more, like, the Tim Allen, like, oh, let's see how he's grown, and he appreciates his son more, and he's changed. And I maybe appreciated a bit less, like, the magical, fantastic elements of this. And that's just me. But something on that note that I absolutely just love, and I just want to mention it, I don't have anything to add to it, is just that I don't know, for some reason it's kind of heartwarming, but also kind of heartbreaking and just kind of funny winner's circle scene at Denny's with all the other single parents that, like, Tim Allen goes, oh, you burned it too. And then, like, the dude with, like, the bandaged hands, like, yeah. And just all these single parents with their kids that have just failed. And they're like, well, to Denny's we go.
Yeah.
I love that
Have you ever
scene.
eaten at a Denny's?
No.
It's not good.
I feel like,
Unless they want to sponsor us, in which
because it's
case
breakfast
Denny's.
stuff, right?
I think you can get lunch stuff, but
Okay.
it's breakfast stuff
Yeah.
all the time.
I've never been, like, there are better breakfast and better other places that I could go when I'm in a place that has a Denny's that I'm
Yeah.
like, do I need to?
I
And
went
I've
to a
never-
Denny's once,
Yeah.
just because it was right next to my hotel,
Nice.
and it was like 7 a.m., so nothing else was really open.
Sure.
It was in Niagara Falls.
Nice.
And I mean, it wasn't awful. It just wasn't. I think I'd
Great.
built up Denny's in my mind.
Right. Yeah.
So something just occurred to me.
Oh, cool.
And I think it explains a big portion of why this movie holds such a special place in my heart.
Go for it. Yeah.
I think that as a child, a lot of my understanding,
Okay.
my mental perception of Santa Claus lore, of what the North Pole looked like, of what the elves looked like, how it all worked, maybe with the exception of the falling off the roof suit thing.
Sure.
But just in general, like, you know, we didn't have a fireplace.
Right. Yeah.
So the explanation that this movie gives
Yeah.
for how that works,
Yeah.
and all of those things, I think that most of my image as a child of the North Pole and of Santa
Wow.
came from
Came
this
from
movie.
Wow.
And so, which then would perfectly understand, because I'm trying to think, I'm like, what other films,
Right.
like the other films that had
Yeah.
Santa were like
Cartoons.
old claymation stuff, which just wasn't tangible enough.
No,
like I
no.
loved them as a kid, but it wasn't
Yeah. No.
it wasn't tangible enough.
No.
And I don't, I just can't think of any other film that really took us to the North Pole and took us behind the scenes in
Right.
Santa's
World.
life and his
Yeah.
world quite in the way that this did. So this was this was my Santa Claus Bible. This was
Right.
my truth.
Right.
And man, so yeah, no, I think that's definitely a big part of it. And that's how I ended up loving this film so much and
Fair.
having such a such a special place for it set aside in my heart.
Right.
Yeah.
Something that's kind of just, I would say maybe skimmed over at the end, maybe other people, it stood out to other people too, is when Charlie states when his dad's flying off and he states that he wants to go into the family business when he grows up. Like, assuming to be
He's
Santa
going to
Claus.
kill his dad.
Yeah, I mean, so he simultaneously does two things. One thing, he says, F you, Neil, you're not my family, so I don't want to be, like, following the family business doesn't mean being a psychiatrist, so that's kind of a slap in his face. But the other thing is, like, you are either murdering your father or being there when he dies.
Or it's possible, like at the North Pole is a business that encumbers much more than just Santa.
That's true.
He could just work at the pole.
Potentially. I don't know. The way
I think you're
the
trying to
glimmer
make
in
this
his
a
eye.
sick sadistic. I'm going to kill you, Father.
Yeah.
Father,
Father,
I'm going to kill you
I'm going to be
someday.
Santa Claus.
Yeah, no, I don't know if that's how it works. When the Christmas Chronicles came out last year, have you seen Christmas Chronicles?
No, with Kurt
Russell.
Kurtie boy.
When it came out last year, I made a Facebook post saying, "So, did Tim Allen fall off of Kurt Russell's roof?"
Nice.
And it popped up in my memories, and I think I shared it again because
Nice.
it holds up.
Nice. I love just as a standalone line, like there's the meme nowadays, like I have a boyfriend. When Tim Allen comments on that elf's age, it's like, you look really good for
I'm
your
seeing
age.
someone in rapping.
I'm seeing someone rapping. Thanks.
Yeah,
You perv.
that was good.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of fun little
Adults.
lines that are tucked in there.
For adults.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like-
Neil says this. Yeah, well, Neil's head comes to a point.
Or I'm used to flying. I lived through the 60s.
I lived through the 60s.
Like all
It's
these
okay,
like
I lived
little
through the 60s.
whizzing-
Neil listens. Neil likes that kind of stuff. He listens to me. Yeah, and then he charges you for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that stuff was that stuff's really good.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love the relationship between Charlie and Scott. Where it ends up.
That's like, and I'm agreeing with you. Like that
the
is
closing
great.
of this film.
Yeah.
The closing of my dad is Santa.
Yeah.
I get to go for a ride in the sleigh. I can shake this snow globe and see him anytime I want.
Yeah.
The moment when Laura burns the custody papers as kind of this, which is not a legal course of action.
Which legally does nothing. And which also, like, regardless of why you took the child, like you're Santa Claus and you went on a ride, when someone takes a child that they have no legal right of, like, guardianship, most parents aren't just going to waive that off.
Yeah.
Like, that's not how that works.
Which raises a question, and maybe
Sure.
I need to rewatch it.
Yeah.
Maybe I missed something.
Okay. Yeah.
But there was a moment where I got confused, and I thought it was kind of plot holy.
Where?
So Scott takes Charlie
Yes.
to the North Pole.
Yep.
Scott gets arrested.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Scott ends up like Charlie's rescued by the elves.
Yep. Yeah.
Scott is rescued by the elves.
Yep.
Scott brings Charlie home.
Mm-hmm.
And they're okay with him now.
Mm-hmm.
They're okay with Scott.
That's what I don't get.
And Laura has this moment of, it really is you. Like,
it's like an epiphany.
And I just didn't realize, I couldn't figure out what that tipping point was. And maybe I missed something.
That's the crux of my point there. Like, what changed? Like, you took the child without the guardian's consent and just left and came back. Like, replace the Santa Claus thing and just, in everyday terms, someone taking a child. Like, that's not cool.
I don't understand. Like, in that moment, I was call the cops.
Yes.
There he is.
Me too. Like, I thought he was going
to... grab Charlie and pull him away.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I'm
gonna rewatch that spot. I think I'm wanting to have missed something.
I just finished watching it this morning actually, and I'm in the same boat as you. I'm like, what parent is just letting that out in the wash? They're like, hey, we've all been there.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Trivialize me.
All right. There's nothing trivial about this.
Do it. Push me up against the wall and hit me with your trivia.
All right. Who was in mind?
Without my consent. But I'm giving it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who was originally in mind when they wrote the role of Scott Calvin or the Santa Claus? So when they wrote this, who did they originally have in mind? And I'm not giving you choices.
Give me my options.
No.
Oh, I need choices. Come on.
Do you need... see, I can give you choices, but I can, if you like.
I would like it.
Okay. Let's go.
You can give me like 6 if you want. Like you make it difficult.
Sure.
Sean Connery.
Sean Connery for one. Bill Murray, John Travolta, Michael Keaton, Harrison Ford, and Kurt Russell.
That's interesting for 2 reasons.
Yeah?
I'm
what 2
thinking
reasons?
either Bill Murray or Kurt Russell.
Okay.
Bill Murray would make sense that they didn't end up going with him because Bill Murray is expensive and he's a nightmare to work with. It's impossible to get a hold of Bill Murray. Do you know this?
No.
Bill Murray doesn't have an agent. He represents himself.
Really?
And if you want, doesn't matter who you are, if you're
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg,
Yeah.
if you want to pitch a film to Bill Murray, there's like a 1-800 number that you can call and leave a quick pitch. And then he will maybe call you back. Oh, he's awful.
That's amazing.
He's terrible.
That's so Bill Murray, though.
Which has been like making this, like trying to get him involved in any kind of Ghostbusters project has been a nightmare.
Right.
Kurt Russell.
Yes.
Kurt Russell's interesting because he does end up playing Santa.
Yeah.
And also there was a myth for many years.
Okay.
It's not true. It's been proven not to be true.
Okay.
But there was a myth that Walt Disney's dying words, the last words that he said just before he died, was Kurt Russell's name.
Sorry,
and
say that again?
That Walt Disney's dying with his dying breath, he said the name Kurt Russell.
What? Oh, I have so many questions. Like, how old was Kurt Russell when Walt Disney died? Like, was Kurt Russell
He would have been a
someone?
teenager.
Okay.
Yeah, he would have been a teen.
Yeah.
And then
That's
like the
weird.
next year, Kurt Russell does record as a teenager. He records like an advertisement for Disney World, like a black and white advertisement for Disney World and stuff. But it was like this whole, like they believed that Walt thought that Kurt was the answer because Walt Disney was all about, like in his building of Disney World and Disneyland and all this stuff. It was like he was trying. Walt was always thinking about the future and about mankind and about building a better tomorrow for everybody.
Right.
And so there was speculation that he thought that Kurt Russell was the key.
Interesting.
I'm gonna go with Bill Murray though.
That's correct.
Sweet.
Yeah, Bill Murray was originally thought of for this role, but he read the script and he just didn't feel like it was suited to his humor, so he
Okay,
passed
wasn't
on.
his type of.
Yeah.
Which I can see. I think I would have liked the Scott Calvin portions of it with Bill Murray. Once I don't think
Right.
the in the fat suit and the actual Santa process, I don't think that would have done it for me.
I can totally buy.
I mean,
what
there's
you just
maybe
said.
other actors
Yeah.
that I could see, like stick a Tom Hanks in there or something, maybe.
Yeah.
But I don't see Bill Murray
I hear you.
as that.
I hear you. So this one, I don't want to give you choices, just because I don't want it. Like it'll kind of give it away. So you need to just throw a dart on the dartboard and take a chance. Where was the majority of the film filmed?
Oh, I think it's.
Like where was the movie filmed primarily?
I think it's Toronto.
Yeah, you think so?
I thought so. I could be
Are
wrong.
you gonna punch it in?
I'm gonna go with Toronto.
Sure. Yeah, you're actually correct. It was filmed in Toronto in the summer. A couple things. The zoo that they're at is actually the Toronto Zoo, and
Whoa, bullshit.
that's what this said.
Okay,
That's what
I need
this
to
said.
rewatch that. No, it totally is.
That's
Oh
what
my
this said.
god, the polar bear. It totally is.
That's what this. Another thing, they
Holy
actually gave
Pete.
the specific street that like this Denny's is on in Toronto, and a dead giveaway. So for our non-Canadian listeners, at the time that this movie was made, you couldn't, like, the only place you could buy alcohol was either at like a LCBO, licensed Liquor Control Board of Ontario, or the beer store. So you can't just go to like your corner store and buy liquor. When they pull into the Denny's, like the building beside the Denny's has a beer store sign on it.
Does it really?
It
Okay, I'm
is.
gonna go back and watch.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So, yeah, Toronto, Ontario. The final question. Who was considered for the role of Neil Miller? So the dweeby stepdad. And I'm going to give you some options. I'm trying to decide which options I'll give you. Who is considered for the role? Bryan Cranston, Billy Crystal, Jeff Daniels.
Those are the three?
Those are the
I'm going to
three.
go with... Oh, God. I mean, I don't think it's... I wouldn't think that it's Bryan Cranston because Bryan Cranston wasn't really popular at that point.
Right.
The issue I have with Billy Crystal is...
Amongst many issues.
It's a name that we've talked about recently.
Right.
And... What's the other name you gave me? Jeff Daniels. Jeff Daniels was the actor in My Favorite Martian, which is a film I just made you watch, which could be another reason why that's on your mind. Ooh. So I'm going to go with Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is a bit of a trick question.
It's all three.
No. So 2 out of the 3 were actually considered. So
okay. It's not...
It was a trick question in your favor. So you had a better chance of winning. 1 of the 3 was not considered.
It's not Jeff Daniels.
Billy Crystal was not considered.
Oh, okay.
So according to this, Jeff Daniels, Bryan Cranston, and Stanley Tucci were all considered.
Ooh, Stanley Tucci?
Yeah. Apparently.
I love him.
Yeah.
But that would have been a strange role for him.
Yeah. So usually when I'm doing my research for these questions, it's pretty believable because there'll be these 2 or 3 people were considered for this one role.
Right.
For this, there are literally 16 names that were quote unquote considered. So I don't even know what to believe. Everything from Robin Williams, Tom Hanks, Chevy Chase, Kurt Russell, Tom Selleck, John Travolta.
Wow.
Just some of these. So
John Travolta?
It got to a point.
That wouldn't make any sense.
No. One that's kind of funny, and it became a reality, Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then a couple of years later in Jingle All the Way.
He's in Jingle All the Way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would not have worked.
No.
Anyways.
Anyway. What would you give it out of 10? Unless there's anything else you want to...
No. I mean, I could talk all day about how much I love this film.
Yeah.
But I feel like I've successfully defensed against your nitpicking. And
you've been a defense against the dark arts to the 10th degree.
Yeah, which means I only probably have 1 year in this position, and then I'll be
if that
some sort of horrible accident.
Yeah.
Out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 9.
Okay.
I love this movie.
Cool. That's fair.
I think this movie's really good. There's 1 or 2 flaws.
Sure.
Continuity plot hole things that I feel like are 1 or 2 weak story spots.
And I commend you for acknowledging that.
But aside from that, I think it's perfect.
Yeah, that's fair. I give it a 5.5 out of 10. It's definitely in the rent to maybe buy category. I wouldn't buy it personally just because I didn't it's not in my circle of trust for traditional Christmas movies, but it wasn't bad. And it was fun to watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair.
What did you...
No, don't do it. What did you watch this week? You can't... Don't do that. That's mine. That's don't even try.
I wasn't even going to ask that. I was going to say, what'd you have for lunch?
I haven't had lunch.
Last week, what did you have?
I don't eat lunch. I'm so hungry. So hungry.
Oh, shouldn't have asked.
Yeah.
So I watched 3 things. The first was A Merry Friggin' Christmas, which was your recommendation. And we were kind of talking about this, and I guess it's not really a comedy per se, but it's definitely funny, and it had a lot of scenes I laughed at. And one that I literally I want to tell you what I laughed at is when the brother is at the front of the church talking about I guess it's his ex-wife's.
He's the one with PTSD from having been in the
Fallen
army,
off
but not really in the army. Yeah.
But he's talking about his ex-wife's lover. And he was he was a pretty halfway decent shortstop. And he just gets into this description of him. I'm like, dude, just stop. Just something about it just made me laugh. But I don't know what to say about this. It was a movie. It's not in my top Christmas movies, but I enjoyed it. interesting to watch Robin Williams in the role that he was in, kind of like the jerk father,
An alcoholic.
an alcohol
kinda
abuse, borderline abusive, like maybe
Yeah.
not physically, but just
Emotionally.
emotionally.
Yeah.
So it was an interesting watch. Who's the main? Like who plays the son? I'm not sure his name, but I've seen him. He's in Community. He's in some other things, and I actually
he's been in
enjoyed
a couple of
watching him.
TV shows.
Yeah. So it was a fun movie, not fun, but like an entertaining movie. I give it probably like a 5 out of 10.
Oh, okay. Lower than the Santa Claus.
Lower than Santa Claus. But where do you stand on like Hallmark movies?
His name is Joel McHale.
Joel McHale.
McHale, and he's best known for Community.
That was the main thing I
Spy
knew him
Kids
from.
4D.
I've not seen that.
Blended.
Oh, I don't even know what he played in that.
Ted.
Where do you stand on Hallmark movies?
Hit or miss.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I tried watching 2 Christmas movies this week, and I literally got into them each 20 minutes, and I just stopped because they were neither funny nor heartwarming. So my point is, A Merry Freaking Christmas I found interesting and funny, and so I was actually captivated to actually watch it to the end. So I think it was a good recommend.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Also, I would have crucified you had you not watched it to the end. So good choice.
Contractually obligated. I also watched Ford versus Ferrari.
Ooh. Like in the theater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it was interesting just because who doesn't like Christian Bale?
Who doesn't like a good true story movie?
Yeah. There's some true story movies that I walk out at the end being like, this probably could have been like a 40-minute Netflix documentary instead of like a 2-hour feature film. And I'd maybe say that about this movie. It wasn't bad. It was just compared to what movie was coming out a few days after I saw it, like it paled in comparison. So it was a movie. And the other movie I watched this week is there's no way to properly convey this to you. Like, this is a family tradition. So I know you've seen this movie before, but this is the movie you will watch this week.
Here it goes.
You are watching Gargoyles.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry, no. White Christmas.
Gargoyles.
I don't know.
Where
Is
did
that even
go
a real
from?
movie, Gargoyles?
It's a TV show.
Yeah.
White Christmas.
Christmas.
I was certain you were going to say Die Hard.
Oh, no.
I'm so relieved.
No, see, I would love to watch Die Hard every
White
Christmas,
Christmas.
but my
Yeah, I've
family
seen it.
won't let me. Like, every time it's like, oh, let's watch X, Y, and Z, it's not Die Hard.
I've seen White Christmas, but not in a while.
Good. Watch it. It's one of those fun movies that's a throwback of just kind of like the Lifeboat issue. Things have changed since it came out, but for what it is, it's just a fun holiday special of just 4 kids stuck at a ski resort hashing it out.
Cool.
Yeah. Watch it. It's not
well.
Christmas till I watch that movie.
Okay.
Yeah. And what did you watch this week?
I watched City Slickers.
Right. And?
I think the fact that it wasn't a Christmas movie and I watched it a week before Christmas was working against it.
I guess.
It's good.
Yeah.
I liked it. I
Okay.
would give it. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10.
Oh, wow.
I
Okay.
like it.
Just the timing.
Yeah, just the
Just the
timing.
timing,
I was
yeah.
like, I didn't enjoy watching it. Like, I liked it, but I didn't enjoy that I was watching it.
Right. Okay.
If that makes sense.
No, totally. Like if it had been January 31st,
I felt I was watching it because I felt obligated to watch it.
but you were.
But I was yeah. Yeah.
So you felt
I
as
didn't
though
want to
you
watch
should.
it. But
Yeah, that's fair. Did you find your one thing?
the 2 guys that are in it?
Oh,
Not
that.
you wanted me
But
to
I also
find?
meant like, did you find your one thing?
Oh,
Like if everything else. Oh,
no.
Okay.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
Sorry.
But yeah, young Jake Gyllenhaal and
Yeah.
half of the Sticky Bandits are in this movie.
Well, and the Wet Bandits. Depends. They start out as the Wet
yeah.
Bandits, and
Wet,
then they become
'cause
the
it goes
Sticky
wet,
Bandits.
then sticky.
Then
right?
Sticky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're sick, Marv. You're just sick. You're so sick. You know that?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I watched that.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I started, speaking of Hallmark movies that you start into,
Yeah.
my girlfriend and I set out to watch the movie Noelle on Disney Plus. an Anna Kendrick film.
Yeah.
And I love Bill Hader.
Right.
And I was
Yeah.
pumped for
Yeah.
this movie.
Yes.
I hadn't heard good things, but I was going to give it a try.
Yes.
5 minutes in, we wanted to shut it off.
Yes.
10 minutes in, or 15 minutes in, we did shut it off. We're like, at 5 minutes, we're like, okay, let's give it a little more.
Sure.
15 minutes in, we were like, life is too short for this.
Yes.
It's awful.
So
Like, what was happening? There was no semblance of story or believability. It was just goofy garbage. You're flipping your computer around to show me something. What's it say?
rant on Noel.
Yeah, it's so bad.
I sat down one evening.
And you got 20 minutes in.
No, yeah. So there were two. It was between two movies, and I was like, okay, I'm either going to watch it all the way through if I like it, and if not, at 20 minutes, I'll switch to the other movie. Noel was the first one. I'm like, this is horrible. Like, it's not heartwarming enough to make me stick to the end. It's not funny. Like, what is captivating me to watch this? Like, A Merry Friggin' Christmas, although it's not an uplifting movie and it's not a comedy, like, I was intrigued and I was entertained. Noel was horrible. And the other one was Santa Girl, which was equally as horrible. Like,
I don't know that one. I don't know
the premise is like some Santa's daughter who wants to go off to college, and he's upset because he wants her to take over the family business.
Oh, okay.
Just like I don't mind a Hallmark movie, but when it's not funny, not captivating, not heartwarming, like, why do you exist?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, the people that showed up to work to do this, like, I would have such self-doubt in my life. I'd be like, what am I doing? Like, what am I doing with my life that this is it? Anyway.
That's a little harsh, but
At some point, you got to pay the bills, and you just do what you got to do.
agreed.
Yeah.
I watched Christmas Vacation.
Again?
It's so good.
Oh,
I was showing it to people who hadn't seen it.
okay. So it's like the social aspect of like, let me show you. Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
I watched Christmas with the Cranks.
So good.
It's very good.
So good.
Not as good as the Santa Claus.
I'd argue that I like that more, but it just has to do with when I saw each movie at what age. Yeah.
But I would say I think I was tearing up during Christmas in the Cranks.
Which part were you tearing up? Like when the ham got flattened?
Yeah. Yeah, that sucked. No, just when he gives away the package to the dying lady across the road.
Yeah, to Dan Aykroyd's wife.
No.
No, you're right.
The old guy.
That's the old guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Old Mr. whatever, Sluter.
Yeah. So that was, and I really like the Marty character. I like that Santa exists in this, and that he's real, and that he it's so this whole confusing kind of.
Yeah.
But then that was just a fun little sprinkle of magic into it.
It is, and it's not over. Like, it's not in your face. No. Like, it's very subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I like that too.
And then I watched a movie called The Christmas Chronicles with Kurt Russell playing.
Kurt Russell, yeah. Okay.
This movie stands a chance at being a 2018 film that is a Christmas classic.
Wow.
That
good.
Could make the list of they tapped into something that filmmakers have not tapped into in a long time.
Really?
To do this. So that's my recommendation to you.
Cool. And sorry, is it a movie or a show?
It's a movie that's on Netflix.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a Netflix original. It's like an hour and a half.
Kurt Russell, like, I'm surprised I haven't seen it considering it as Kurt Russell.
Yeah.
It's just
it's really good. He's a great Santa in it. He's great.
I'm curious to watch
Did you recommend something to me?
White Christmas.
White Christmas,
yeah.
right.
White
so
Christmas,
okay.
Yeah.
So finally, Christmas movies for both of us. You jerk.
Yeah.
So drum roll moment. We have some winners that need to win.
I don't know how to do a drum roll that will carry on the mic. Like, hopefully that carries. There we go. We have 2 winners to announce.
We have 2 winners.
Yes.
You take the one and I'll take the other.
That's how we'll do it.
Okay.
The first winner is Daphne Kirkpatrick.
Hooray!
Yay! Woo! And the second winner is.
That's it. You're just gonna breeze right off of Daphne like that?
Oh, well, we'll announce them both and we can circle back.
Okay.
Yeah.
The second winner is Brenna Alashowskis.
Yeah.
My sister.
So that sounds
is not-
sketchy
yeah.
that Brady is saying that, but I can attest that like it wasn't. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
there was.
legit.
I walked across broken glass and then threw a name out of a hat,
yeah.
and the broken glass was on fire,
As it should be,
and the fire was made of acid.
from the tears of orphans.
I was just gonna say, and the glass was made of orphan tears. Oh my goodness, we are both
Yeah.
horrible people who share.
Are on the same page.
I was watching a thing this morning that was talking about how
Oh, boy.
science has proven
Oh, boy.
that when you're sitting in proximity of someone,
Sure.
your brain waves
Huh.
start to synchronize,
Interesting.
and that we've and then it used studies to back this up.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and it had all to do with like social influence and stuff like
Right.
that.
Okay.
So it was really cool.
Cool. But yeah, those are 2 winners. So they
You won the Wicked Awesome packages of Wicked
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, of wine, chips, chocolate, valued at $20 a piece.
Yeah.
And they won it by either signing up to support us on Patreon or were existing Patreon supporters.
Yes. So hopefully you like salt and vinegar chips.
Yes.
If not, I do. So there's that.
That's not how it works.
And yeah. So
So we'll be getting your prizes to you.
thanks. Our next, and then we'll do more. Stay
Oh,
tuned.
yeah.
More prizes.
This isn't
Sign
it.
up for Patreon
Sign
because
it.
you will
Do
be
it.
added to these. We'll probably, I don't know, maybe something kind of chocolate heavy around Valentine's Day. You know, and then Easter probably, and
Yeah.
and
Every couple months.
we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, summertime.
Yeah. We're working
an
right
all
now
expenses
on
paid
Christmas
trip to Jamaica.
2025.
Yeah.
We've got a
2025.
Caribbean trip that we're giving away. So
Facebook, Instagram,
Yep.
Twitter, email,
links will be below.
Patreon.
Yes.
Check it all out. It's
Yep.
all below. The best part of Patreon is that you are supporting us.
Yep.
You get access to a bonus show, which gets released pretty much weekly.
Yep.
Sometimes we miss a week,
Yeah.
but pretty much weekly.
Yeah. And by
Um,
supporting us, like just covering our overhead costs.
Covering our
Or
overhead
covering
costs.
some of the overhead
Yeah.
costs. Yeah.
and you get entered into
Yes.
Wicked Awesome
Draws.
Like, for the most part, like it's just a good deal.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah.
more I think about it, there are people who have been signed up for $1 for like 2 months, so they've literally given $2 and they've won $20 worth of prizes.
Yes. It's a very good investment.
And if you give $1 a year
Yeah.
or $1 a month for a year,
Mhm.
that's $12 for the year.
Mhm.
You have to support for almost 2 years
Mhm.
before you like
Like paid.
you're just going to keep winning prizes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And because we only have 7 supporters right now,
It's very
the
good
odds are good.
It's very good.
And we usually have more than one prize.
Yes. Like we can elaborate.
Wow. Can I support us on Patreon?
Hmm?
Can I support us on Patreon?
You sure can.
Can I win prizes?
I don't know about that.
seems sketchy.
That's kind of
That's-
sketch.
yeah.
So
Damn it.
you should, but you
I'm
probably
going to
won't
support
win.
us on Patreon under a pseudonym, under an alias.
Pseudo McFig
Bob
Figgins or something.
Smith.
Bobo Fay.
Good old Bob Smith. Yeah.
Bob Smith.
Anyways, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy whatever holidays it is that you celebrate that we are missing, not thinking of.
Happy time spent with the people or things that you like to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Whether that's video games, skinning the neighbor's cat,
That is too far.
sharing a bowl of sugar.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
I want to do everything he describes in that scene. He's like, we shared a bowl of sugar.
Took a shot of dark moonshine or something.
Shared a bottle of scotch.
Yeah.
Played around with a shotgun.
Yeah.
Skinned the neighbor's cat. These all sound like great Christmas Eve traditions.
I guess.
We have 1 episode left this year, folks.
That's
we are going to
crazy.
do Star Wars: The Rise of
Rise of
Skywalker, which should probably sounds like that episode is coming out next Sunday, the 29th. So tune in for that, and
Yep.
then that's it.
That is it.
That's it forever. We're done.
For 2019.
For we're doing this next year as well.
Oh.
We're gonna keep going.
Yes.
Good
Don't
lord.
stop now.
Good lord. Okay,
Right.
well. Until next time, and the time after that, and the time after that, and the time after that, apparently.
Secret Level Entertainment presents the adventure comedy podcast for your holiday season, Magi and the Quest for Christmas. You've heard of the three wise men, but not like this.
She is going to make us late.
Baz is a new recruit to the Magi Order. She's headstrong and brave and, well, bored.
Keep reading the stars to your heart's content. Me, I want to make my own future.
But when a bumbling angel of time gets his missions mixed up,
I'm never going to be one of the great angels of history if you don't give me a chance.
Baz and the other Magi find themselves displaced in time by almost 2,000 years.
Why is it so cold?
As we follow the star to this prophesied Messiah, we would need to prepare ourselves for all manner of mystical displacement.
Still searching for the prophesied infant Messiah Jesus born in a manger.
He will be the king of broken men.
But in a future where Christmas has come to mean something very different.
This is a line for Santa. You know, ho ho ho.
We're not looking for a fat bearded man. Where's the baby?
And with the desperately evil King Herod on their tail.
I can travel back in time, somehow, and I can kill that sniveling kid before he grows up. This is perfect.
The three Magi will have to do a little more than stare at the stars if they want to rescue baby Jesus and set history straight. This holiday season, listen to the adventure comedy podcast that's perfect for all those long winter road trips. With a hilarious and unforgettable new take on the familiar nativity story, Secret Level Entertainment presents Magi and the Quest for Christmas. Available now wherever you get your podcasts.